We've moved over to the lower garden where the corn is. We have tassels on all the corn and a few ears starting to come out. Also, the sunflowers should be blooming soon. Approximately 6 foot tall on those two. And the cosmos just seem to get bigger and bigger and barely bloom. This was my pollinator garden. I have more cucumbers that a gopher got up underneath the bed and destroyed the roots. Some bachelor buttons down in there. More pollinators. And our lemon cucumbers. We've picked 2 and eaten them already, and if you see inside there, we have another one be ripe in a day or 2. This is my first year planting lemon cucumbers. They're quite flavorful. I did enjoy eating them. My oregano that's gone to flower, and I leave it because the bees love it. This is my compost pile I built with pallets. It's doing quite well, breaking down very well. My nasturtiums. And then this is the bed with my zucchini. Had a hard time getting the zucchini started. Bugs kept eating it and eating it. Finally, I planted 8, and they're going to bloom today if the sun comes out. We've had very comfortable weather this week. Also have underneath the zucchini plant potatoes that I planted years ago keep coming back. And this is my first success with a pineapple plant, which seems to be doing, it's got 4 new leaves on it, so maybe we'll have a pineapple. Hope you enjoyed my garden tour. There's the corn. I planted it for the great-granddaughter. She loves corn. Hopefully the virus will be over soon and she'll be able to come pick it. You can see the fog, and my crepe myrtle has bloomed beautifully. This is a volunteer gourd plant. I don't recall planting anything. I might have thrown something in a compost pile, but they're yellow and they're green and they're shaped, getting a little mildew, shaped quite uniquely. So we'll have a lot of gourds to decorate the Thanksgiving table this year. Even some big fat ones, all quite different. Each year I try to plant under my windmill. This year I'm having a little bit of success. I have some more sunflowers, just a variety. Sweet peas, trying to get them to climb up. Just kind of a flower bed. Tiny sunflowers trying to grow. And that's a morning glory that I'm hoping to get to climb up the windmill. One on that leg of the windmill and another over here. I think it will be quite pretty if I can get them to climb all the way up. And this is my tomato forest. They're about 7 foot tall. I tried to keep control of them, but they took over. These are pear tomatoes. So we take a little closer look. You can see that they are loaded. However, down underneath, poor little tomato plant, one almost ready to pick. I'll have to trim back the pear tomatoes today. And then we have another cucumber plant called an American English cucumber, something like that. I thought it was an Armenian. Couple more days and it will be ripe to pick. This one is much more successful. We've been able to keep the gophers out of this bed. Then a carrot that I just let to go to seed so that the bees will come and pollinate. But as you can see, my tomatoes have just gone nuts. In here we have one tomatillo, and we have some crookneck that we can cut for dinner tonight. We have some peppers. We picked those yesterday. They're called Romanian Rainbow. Apropos, since I live in Rainbow. And there's another pepper plant. It's a long yellow banana type. Over here we have our bush beans, just started to bloom. And we have carrots and an eggplant. Just cut the eggplant in half because bugs were attacking it. I'm not sure what it was. And there is this year's jalapeno. I have some in the lower garden I will show you. And the watermelon. 3 watermelon plants just starting to bloom. Now we're down in the lower garden, and this jalapeno plant has been in the ground 3 solid years. Just gets better and better every year. You can see the size of those beautiful jalapenos. Makes some wonderful salsa with all those tomatoes. And on the other side, we have a macadamia nut tree that's been in the ground, I'm going to say 8 to 10 years. And to my surprise, this year, it bloomed and we're going to have macadamia nuts. I am so very excited. They're very difficult to crack open, but they will be delicious. Then I will back up and I'll take you to my avocado grove. Planted 50 avocado trees, but the gophers killed 25 of them. So I'm down to 25 all over the property. We have 5 acres we've lived on for 20 years. And as you can see, oak trees everywhere. This is one of my avocado trees. Didn't have any avocados on it. 2 years ago, it turned 113 after having been 90 degrees, and I had to cut them all back. So this tree had avocados on it. There's still a few left. I don't know if we can spy any. Actually, I see one. Ooh, sorry, I dropped the camera. We'll walk around. because you can see it, but I'll have to point it out to you. I'll walk around the other side of the tree so that you can see. There it is. And then this one won't be ripe until next year. It's actually not as big as it looks. I'm very close up. They're about the size of a grape right now. So this tree and this tree will produce fruit for me next year. They'll start getting I can pick them starting in May, but I usually like to wait until June. The longer avocados are left on the tree, the more buttery, rich flavor. These are Hass avocados. I hope you enjoyed my garden tour. Hope to see you again soon. Bye.